Guys, so as you see, this is the camera stays rolling, and we're back again. We'll get you a Presa. I ain't gonna make you keep saying it.
La Foundation.
There you
La
go.
Foundation.
And this is his boy, Greedy Boy.
Greedy man.
Greedy man.
Greedy man.
He do look like a man. All right, hold on, buddy. Look, he done lost my train of thought fooling with this joker here. Look at this. Look, he's 5'9", Jamal, come sit over here. Jamal, who's you, about 6'3"?
Yeah.
And look at where he's at. This ain't no small dog, people. This is not no small dog. How much does he weigh?
Right at 150, 155.
Now, we don't sell dogs by the pound, but let me tell you this. If this 155-pound dog jump on you, he gonna bring you to the ground. If a 50-pound dog bit me, I would pick it up and take off running.
Not this one.
No, it ain't happening. He'll break your hand and everything else. What do you look for in a male Presa? Especially, how old is he?
3.
Ooh. So what do you look for? Like, how do you assess what's a good boy? Because this...
You know, again, here we go. I'll show you. And these my little trademark secrets, like for me. Like, temperament is one of the first things when it comes to the male dog. I like a dog that's very strong, confidence, has the character. So then we start looking at structure of the dog. If a dog here doesn't have big bones, dense bones, like a Presa should, not thin bones like pit bulls, a Presa or like a Cane Corso. A Presa should have very thick bones. That's one thing I look for. The next thing, the length of the dog. If the dog is short and compact, I don't want him in a male dog at all. And again, same thing when it comes to structure, top line. It has to be straight. No sway back in the dog, because that fucks up the performance of the dog. As well as the tail got to come down again. That's something that most people don't even know to look for on these dogs.
To the back part of their hawk.
Correct.
Dang, right.
Correct. So for me, that's what I look for in a nice head. I like a meaty head on a male dog, but I want the head still proportionate to the body. It still has to flow.
Yeah, it looked like it's proportionate.
Hey, look at that.
I don't even want to be like this. I was gonna clap, but I don't want to trick him. Like, if we use whips and everything, our dogs get active. So I don't know what would get him going, and I don't want to be here when he's going. Now, I don't want to get into the money side of this thing, but what does a stud fee go for on a Presa? I'm just curious.
Okay. That's twofold question for me. I'm not the breeder that you're gonna call and to stud my dog out, and I'm gonna say, hey, here, give me your money to stud with my dog. I don't believe in that. To me, that's important backyard breeding. So if you haven't health tested your dog, you haven't done a pin hip and see what how the dog hips and elbows score, I'm out. Mm-hmm. If you have done that, then I'm gonna look at the pedigree of your dog to make sure we're doing something that's beneficial for the breed. And my stud fees are $5,500, no different than the price of the dog. All my puppies are $5,500, and that's what I stud my dogs out. And I'm very limited on studying my own dogs out because not people live to the same standard that I do and want to take the breed to the standard and the level that I want to take them to.
Mm-hmm. And so you're in complete agreement with the standard?
Yes.
Because sometimes people be like, oh, I don't like the standard. I think it should be this. So you go.
I didn't. It's not my dog.
Absolutely. You didn't create it.
The Canarians created the dog, and I'm respecting what they've done as a culture, and they've created the breed standard, and I'm just following it.
So, if you had to answer this, which is more dangerous, the male or the female? And I don't want to use danger. When I say dangerous people, there's a bad story with the Presa. There's bad stories with the Pit Bull. There's bad stories with the American Bully. There's bad stories with the Chihuahua. There was a Corgi and a Frenchie that killed somebody. But what we know is that when we're dealing with hard-headed, more aggressive breeds, you have to be a little bit more cautious, as you talked about in another episode, on how you put them together too. Because who they are becomes how they affect your home.
Yes.
And if you can't take care of your dog, and that means, I don't want to, discipline is not this. It's communication. So there's some dogs that get hard-headed, get real motivated, and you can't tell them nothing, and they'll cause harm.
Yeah.
And even
but to that point is this: the male and the female can be dangerous dogs.
Yeah.
That's why when you buy this type of dog, your breeder should encourage you get this dog professionally trained.
Yeah, professionally.
Professionally trained. If not, then they're hurting themselves and they're hurting the breed, and they give a bad representation because they both will hurt you.
Yeah.
These are dominant dogs. They do dominant dog shit.
Yeah, you know what a dominant dog is? A dog that wants to put his chest in your face at times.
Yeah.
And other dogs
challenge you.
He gonna challenge. Look, and there's always that come to Jesus meeting. I'm gonna tell you that you do have to have that. Them pit bulls and things, it's that come to Jesus. You gotta grab them and say, hey, look now. And they be like, all right, buddy, you win. But if you don't do that when the time comes, you let it slide, they'll be punking you the rest of your life.
They'll own you. They'll own you. This dog will own you.
Yeah, no, trust me. Trust me.
And look, I'm gonna tell you, like, this dog is trained, advanced obedience, but when it's time for him to breed, it's a different monster. And I gotta treat him different because he'll check you.
When he's about to breed?
Oh, bruh.
Cause he's hump daddy.
He don't fuck around. Like, I gotta really pay attention, like, how I'm handling him, because he will let you know, leave me alone. Like,
and you got to know that too. Oh, you should look. Dogs get into a different state, man.
Yes.
The jaws chatter when them chemicals and that body stuff start coming out of that female. They turn into an animal, a real animal. And when he's trying to get some ass, just like some of y'all out there,
get out of the way.
Y'all do anything for some coochie.
Yeah, get out the way.
I'm trying to tell you, it was if you ever seen Hostel 3, and the dude was his best friend. He set him up at the end. He goes, "You did this to me? I fucking dropped the dime on you, and she still stayed with you." He's trying to tell on his dude's wife, told the wife, "You gotta leave him." He goes, "Didn't you know I'll do anything for pussy?" That line, this is the white guy. That line always stuck with me. You can't trust some people around some pussy, but this dog here,
can't trust him around the pussy.
He'll kill you. No, he ain't gonna kill you, but you just like, leave him alone.
Pay attention.
It's coochie coo time.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Now, people, I would tell you, definitely get your Presa, but get it from somebody who's educated, informed. And what I even love about the AKC, I remember when I was watching one of the terrier groups, and they brought out the Black Russian Terrier, and they made sure to announce during a show on national television, this is for an advanced handler. You do not know enough about the Black Russian Terrier. It's a very independent breed, independent dog. It doesn't need your guidance.
Yep.
It used to be left in Russia for months at a time with food and given a task, and that was that. So I repeat, if you don't have the energy, time, effort, education, and understanding,
don't get this breed
at all. And if you are breeding and you want to know more, please comment below, because I'm sure.
Yeah, I'll help you out.
There you go. And reach out to me.
I'm the guy that will help you. Like, I'm not at no level to where I think I'm too good to help you. I got time. You catch me, you call me, you text me, you message me, I respond. So I don't mind helping with this. I'd rather for you to learn from my mistakes and me to try to help you compared to you just trying to figure out and wing it and then ruin the breed and hurt yourself and hurt the whole image of the dog. Like,
yeah, and it's already got some damage done to it enough. So it's at this point, it's almost beyond reproach, in my opinion, in terms of rehabilitating the idea of it, but it does have a community that exists.
Yes.
Because once it gets fixated in a person's head that you black and you dangerous, that's the only thought until you get left in a room with them.
Yep.
So what happens is the enemy of my enemy, my friend, but we were never enemies. You just didn't understand me. Yeah. And if you never said hello, then you never knew I wasn't a problem. So you'd be surprised. There's things that are built in to our brains by way of marketing and imaging. That's a whole other thing. But this is a capable dog.
Yes.
And let me be very clear. A capable dog can be a very dangerous dog in the wrong hands.
Yes.
Guys, take care of your dogs.
Oh, yeah. And get you a Presa.